안녕하세요 여러분. 레이가 운동하러 간 사이에 이렇게 몰래 카메라를 켰어요. 미네소타는 미국에서 가장 추운 주로 유명하잖아요. 그래서 그런지 이렇게 날씨가 추워지니까 레이가 한국에서 사 먹던 길거리 음식이 그렇게 먹고 싶다고 저한테 자꾸 그러더라고요. 이럴 줄 알았으면 저도 한국에서 붕어빵 기계 사올 걸 후회하고 있었는데 혹시 몰라서 제가 아마존에 붕어빵이라고 검색하니까 요즘에는 미국에서도 이렇게 붕어빵 기계를 구할 수 있더라고요. 그래서 레이가 운동 간 사이에 후딱 한인마트에 가가지고 파당금 사온 다음에 레이가 집에 돌아오면 같이 붕어빵을 만들어 보도록 하겠습니다. 미네소타에는 큰 한인마트가 없어가지고 저희는 여기 와서 주로 장을 봐요. 지난번에 왔을 때 여기서 단팥 파는 걸 본 것 같은데 어디 있는지 잘 모르겠네요.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, you stuck my cart.
1198.
감사합니다.
네, 안녕하세요.
방금 한인마트에서 팥 2개 샀는데 하나에 6불이에요 거의. 와, 이거 한국에서 한 2-3천 원짜리 아니에요? 뭐 어쨌든 레이가 맛있게 먹어주면 그만이니까 잘 산 것 같아요. 레이?
Oh, well, fancy meeting you here. What did you do while I was gone?
Went to the honey market.
You went all the way there by yourself?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you
need to
filming
get this.
What is this? Why are you filming me? Why didn't we get this in Korea? I really thought we should get this in Korea. Where did you get this?
Amazon.
I knew they didn't sell it at Dongyang. Oh my gosh.
You like it?
Yeah, but this bag is so heavy.
You say you've been craving 붕어빵.
Oh, so we can make it today?
Yes.
That's why you went there?
Yes.
But I just worked out. Are you trying to cancel my workout? Thank you.
Yeah, it's a cheating day.
Wow. I'm so proud of you for going all the way to Dongyang too. Jin, I don't know why he's filming me, but Jin does not venture out very far by himself. So this is a big deal. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Should we make it?
Yeah.
I don't know how to make it though. Do you?
I can search online. Actually, I've never made this before. Oh, there's an instruction. But the thing is, there's no better recipe here. It just says just heat it up and then every 2 minutes just
Flip it?
Flip it. That's it.
Wow, helpful.
So I think I gotta search online.
YouTube to the rescue.
Everything is on YouTube these days.
That's how I learned to do everything. Absolutely everything for my whole life is through YouTube.
Do you know how to search recipes in Korean?
No. Is there a special way?
Magic hashtag. For this case, 붕어빵 recipe. Done.
That's
Look,
so
look,
cute.
look at this.
What is that?
100% synchro율, which is 100% same as the Korean street food way.
Do we trust it? How many views does it have?
240K.
Have you considered going solar in Minnesota but afraid of the huge price tag attached?
You guys know we're in Minnesota.
Almost 100% of
Minnesota solar panel ad. Okay.
저희도 사실 유튜브 돈 주고 안 쓰거든요.
That doesn't look good already. You know why? It looks so pale. I like it crispy. You want to know something funny? When I was an English teacher in Korea, when I was stressed and doing like my desk warming, like all grading assignments and stuff, you know what I would watch on YouTube just to listen to something?
No.
Korean cooking videos. Because it's like ASMR. You hear the eggs cracking, you hear them mixing the batter, you hear the sizzling. Koreans really know how to make a good cooking video. I'm excited to watch this one.
Do you want to start our own cooking recipe channel?
I think we have to be good at cooking first. And then we have to be really good at filming. I don't think we're good at either of those things, so it's gonna be a pass from me.
Raye Jin cookbang channel starting today.
Maybe we could do like shorts.
Oh.
I think we can make like 30-second fast cooking videos. but no guarantees on the taste. So I wouldn't recommend following the recipes, but it could be fun. Maybe.
It's okay. It's okay. We can just pretend that it's so delicious. Because
No, no, we
you
can't
guys are
pretend.
not gonna know.
What's wrong with you? No, we can't pretend. I cannot act. If it's bad, if I eat a food and I think it's bad, we just don't upload it on YouTube. We only upload the good ones. So you guys will never know which foods are bad, except for 홍어. That was the one food that I didn't really like that we did upload on YouTube, so.
Next time I'm gonna get the 홍어 shaped 붕어빵.
No, no.
레이가 가오리 되게 좋아하거든요. 귀엽게 생겼다고. It's so easy. Look at that. 1 egg, 200 grams of milk, 30 grams of sugar, 2 grams of sugar, 2 grams of salt.
He's too excited he can't even speak.
발음이 막 꼬여. Okay, let's start.
But
So easy.
okay.
Oh, they said you can add Nutella instead of 파당금.
Oh, you know what, guys? Ignore our disaster cabinet, but look at this. We got this from my mom's house. It was new, so we brought it here. Should we use this too?
It's not you. Your mom.
Because I used it.
Your mom ate a little bit, but it's
No,
okay. Chocolate doesn't go bad, so. And the expiration date is almost out.
Really?
Few months left, but it's okay.
It's like that Costco size.
장모님 남기신 거.
I'm excited though. Wow, we got our own pan.
이걸로 저희가 그 친구들이나 가족들 나중에 붕어빵 해줘도 좋을 것 같아가지고 제가 투자했어요. $20.
Oh, I was wondering.
Only $20.
I feel like it would be way more expensive, but $20 isn't too bad.
And one more thing. 구이바다. 레이가 제일 좋아하는 구이바다.
You like it too. Why do you put it all on me?
이거 한국에서 구이바다 사왔어요. 저희가 한국에 있을 때 구이바다 오래된 버전으로 한 4, 5년 정도 썼는데 레이가 이렇게 하나하나 고기 구워 먹으면서 TV 보면서 밥 먹는 거 굉장히 좋아하거든요. 근데 한국에서 쓰던 거가 되게 오래됐기도 하고 너무 부피도 크고 무거워가지고 못 가져왔는데 레이가 계속 TV 보면서 이렇게 고기 한 점 한 점씩 구워 먹고 싶다고 그러더라고요. 그래가지고 인터넷으로 시켰는데 배송료가 더 나왔어요. 이거 10만 얼마 정도 구매했는데 이게 무거워가지고 배송료도 한 10만 원 나와가지고 거의 2배 주고 구입했어요. 근데 레이가 진짜 너무 좋아요. 진짜 퍼펙트 삼겹살 팬.
Ooh.
근데,
I like the color of it.
근데 오늘은 삼겹살 팬 안 쓰고 그냥 이거 붕어빵 팬용으로 쓰려고 합니다. 여기서 이렇게. 제가 이거 코스트코 미국 코스트코에서 부탄을 팔더라고요. 거기가 제일 싸가지고 거기서 샀는데 여기 Made in Korea라고 써 있어요.
Isn't that so interesting?
그래서 한국에서 수입해가지고 이 회사에서 이렇게 레이블만 바꿔가지고 파는 것 같아요.
So
되게
interesting.
신기했어요.
Let me see. Does it really say? Where's it say made in Korea? Oh, yeah, it does. Wow, interesting.
여기서도 한국 제품을 볼 줄이야.
By the way, guys, a very nice subscriber sent us this book after my mom passed away, and I just wanted to say thank you to that subscriber, and we displayed it here on our shelf so we can always see it. Okay, what now, guys?
You wanna open this?
Yeah. Wow. What if we want to start our own street food situation in Minnesota? We need like 5,000 of these.
Yeah, I know. The electric version is like $300 on Amazon.
You can get an electric version?
Yeah, we can just buy like 3 and can sell it.
How many can you make at once if you have an electric one?
They're like 8, 12, or 10. There's so many options.
Why didn't you get that one? You know I'm gonna eat 8. I'm just kidding. This is plenty.
This is $20 and the electric one is like freaking $400.
I'm just kidding. It's so cute and so small.
We should wash it first because it's steel.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Apparently we need 1 egg and milk.
1 egg and milk coming right up. Okie dokie. What else?
They said you can make like about 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
enough, right?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah.
We're just 2 people.
And sugar, salt, butter.
Butter?
Yeah, I forgot butter.
You forgot the butter. How much butter do we need?
30 grams. So maybe like 1/5 of that.
Like this is okay.
Yeah, that's
right?
okay. That's good enough.
And what else did you say?
And sugar and salt.
Sugar, salt,
Baking powder.
baking powder, and flour, I assume, right?
Yeah, flour.
Okay.
Good thing about having a tall wife, I don't have to get it for you.
I can reach to the top. If I jump, I can reach the very top of these shelves, and our ceilings are crazy
That's like 3
tall.
meters.
Like, I can touch the light on the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't have to change it for her.
I'm taller than our tall refrigerator. My mom was very short, but my father was very tall. There was they were this different, I think. My mom was 5'5" and my dad was 6'5". So
저희 아빠 거의 2m래요, 2m.
the more actually I should show you guys this. Look, I'm going through photos of my family. I feel like I freaking look like my dad so much.
레이 아빠랑 완전 붕어빵이에요. Do you know that when you say you're exactly same as your dad, you say 붕어빵?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, okay, from the side, he looks really sleepy here, but this is me. That's me if I'm smiling. My nose, my eyes, my smile.
그 옆모습 완전 똑같죠? Look at this. 붕어빵. 붕어빵이에요, 붕어빵.
It's me. And look at, he's like really tall and skinny. There was a photo of me, I think I showed you guys before in like my school photo video, but I was sitting like this in middle school and my arms just look
Like a slender
unnaturally
man.
long.
Like a slender man.
I am Slender Man. My arms, look at this, my kneecaps are here. How?
That's like a good fortune thing. Like if you watch the Romance of Three Countries, what is it called? Romance of Three.
Ah, the
삼국지,
Chinese.
삼국지. The main character has your arm.
The good thing is I can reach anything from anywhere all the time.
It's like a magic arm.
I hate it though, cause like, this is a full length sleeve, by the way. It just ends here. This is an American shirt and it just ends. Why, thank you. So, you know, just problems. My problem. I need to learn how to make my own clothes because nothing fits me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's do this. Luckily, my mom and I love to bake. So after my mom passed away, we inherited all of her baking stuff. So we have a lot to work with here. But the ingredient list was very small, so I think we might be able to just mix it straight in here and then pour it.
Yeah,
right?
it's so easy. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Didn't you say like for Pyrex, the capital letter is new?
So this is like the knockoff version. It's a lowercase letters.
이렇게 되면은 다른 회사라고 그러더라고요. 이렇게 소문자로 된 거는.
The real Pyrex is really durable. You can microwave it, heat it up, make it really cold and stuff. But this one will shatter if you do that. So you have to be really careful if you have the knockoff kind. We only have one of the knockoffs and a million of these ones, so it's not a big deal. But let's put that one back. Okay, let's get this out of here. We got a small house with not that much counter space.
Okay.
Thank you, husband.
I think you gotta heat up the butter first.
Am I the one making this?
Yeah.
You're the Korean.
But you like baking. I mean, I'm doing this for you because you like baking. I was gonna make it, but this is the fun part, right? Eating is not the fun part. So I'll just eat, okay? Just kidding.
Who do you think you are?
Okay.
Here, you melt the butter for me.
Butter.
Wahoo! Okay, what's next?
And 200 grams of milk.
200 grams of milk. Okay. Is this expired? What day is it today?
It's okay.
I think this is the last day.
It's okay.
Smells like Parmesan cheese.
유통기한이 딱 오늘까지예요.
It smells weird.
근데 뚜껑에서 무슨 파마잔 냄새가 나는데? 근데 아마 이거 제 생각에 이게 뚜껑에서만 나는 냄새지 아마 우유는 괜찮을 거야.
Jin is very brave. He's always so willing to try rotten stuff.
저는 어렸을 때부터 이런 거 많이 먹고 자라가지고 튼튼해요. 그 내장이.
I always joke that Jin licked the Seoul subway escalator handle his whole life. That's why his immune system is so good.
괜찮은데?
It's good?
Yeah.
For you or good for both of us?
For both of us.
Okay.
I'm too lazy to go to the grocery store get the new one.
Oh, you're so gross.
And these days so expensive.
We don't even drink milk, so.
이거 2불 요새 미국도 물가가 많이 올라가지고 이거 미국에서 옛날에는 한 1달러면 구할 수 있었는데 지금은 2.5불이에요.
I don't even drink dairy milk. We only got this because I was baking something else, so.
200 grams.
Careful. Uh-oh. It says 205.
5g 넘쳤는데 괜찮아요. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just kidding. There's no order, right?
Yeah, there's no
I can
order.
just throw everything
Yeah,
in, so I can put the egg in now?
Yeah.
The butter was hot, so the egg and the milk. Honey, every time we do anything, she wants it. Do you want to lick the egg off of my finger? There you go. Oh, now you're not interested? You were so... Oh, she was so excited a second ago. You want baking powder? You want baking powder?
I think Hami is excited because you're making the fish cake.
Hanmi just has a personality that she's excited whenever we're excited. So, okay, 6 grams. Salt, how much?
3 grams.
My mom, before she passed away, she bought all these containers and she labeled everything. So we have all these. 30 grams, you said?
Yes.
Okay, 30 grams.
And that's it.
Flour.
Oh, flour.
Hello. How much flour?
130 grams.
130 grams of flour. It says error. Oh no. How will
너무
I know?
무거워가지고 에러 떴어요.
Oh no. I'm gonna just leave it there and we'll mix and see how runny it is. I've baked enough in my life. Look at our 공주.
공주야.
Hi 공주. Hi 공주. Hi baby.
공주. 이 정도면 괜찮은 것 같은데요? 모르겠어요. 제가 한 번도 안 만들어봐가지고. Should be okay, right?
Yeah, I think we don't want it too thick, otherwise it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I promise. I've never made this before, but just baking knowledge, thick equals no way. 함유, does that mean like flavor?
Included.
Included? Oh, they put chestnuts in there?
Yeah.
It says bam 함유.
Yeah.
So I guess it has chestnut. Is that normal?
I don't know.
I don't think we can finish all of this, so I'm just gonna scoop out some.
Yeah.
We can save the rest for later.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive. What's like $6?
So expensive. You know what? When I worked in my first job in Korea, I worked in Mokdong, right next to the immigration office. And right outside, do you think this is enough?
Yeah, I think so.
And right outside of my office was a little old lady that sold this. It didn't matter if it was winter, summer, anything, rain, snow. She was out there making this all day. You could buy 3 for 1,000 won, which is like 80 cents. Cheaper than any food you could get at a convenience store. So I always paid her a visit. Me and my work buddy, we always walked over there. And
That's how you got
Awesome.
addicted to 붕어빵.
I loved it. It was so good. And I just couldn't believe that she was out there all day, every day. I didn't see that very often towards the end of our time in Korea. I feel like it's a dying business because it's just, I can't imagine you make that much money selling this on the street in like a random neighborhood, but
한국 사람들이 많이 사는 뭐 뉴욕이나 LA에는 이렇게 붕어빵 파는 곳이 요즘 들어서 미국에서도 생긴다고 들었어요. 근데 제가 찾아보니까 붕어빵 하나에 $7에 판대요. 그래가지고 진짜 그래가지고 돈 떼돈 벌 수도 있을 것 같아요.
they sell a single one for that much money?
Yeah.
But I feel like kind of sleazy if I sell it for that much money when grandmas in Korea are making so little money. But maybe we should do it. I think we let this heat up. I think it's okay now.
Yeah, I think so. 저도 이거 한 번도 안 해봐가지고 뭐라고 레이한테 조언을 해줄 수가 없어요.
I've never done this, but I've seen it done before. Whenever I saw people making this before, they do a very thin layer of this. I think it's burning. It's too hot. They do a very thin layer of this, add pot, and then cover it again.
초집중하는 레이.
Don't judge me if you are good at making this because I have no idea. Ooh, maybe it's too liquidy.
It's okay. I don't know. And pop test before it freaking.
You didn't give me a second spoon. I need a second spoon.
Okay, okay. 국회.
Then we got this from the National Assembly. It was our gift. I'm going fast.
레이 잘하는데요? 이거 처음 하는데?
My hobby with my mom was baking, so like I think I'm gonna be okay. But this already looks like it's gonna be a disaster. How do you cover it nicely? Uh-oh, it's gonna leak.
The burn part is the best part.
I always thought the burn part is the best part too, but you know what? Sometimes when you buy this on the street, they want to make it look perfect, so they pick it out of the pan, and then the old ladies, they cut the burnt part off. I'm like, ah, no, I want it!
That's the best
But
part.
they cut it off and only give you the nice one. Guys, if you are a lady or man that makes this in Korea, do not cut the burnt part off. Give it to me. I want it. Okay? However, in honor of them, I did bring some scissors here so we can cut it and make it look nice. And we're gonna serve it on our very Korean Portmeirion dish.
Yeah, every Korean have this.
We stole these from Jin's mom in Korea, and we love them because they don't break and they don't scratch. So we had to get them here too. It was hard to find them though. These are considered grandma dishes. They're not readily available. Okay, how long do I let it sit? Should I flip it, do you think?
And also,
Oh, I'm supposed to lock it.
yeah, there's a lock too.
I forgot to. I already screwed up. Guys, so scary. Why am I doing this? You're the Korean.
I'll do it. I'm not confident. I'm not good at baking. Okay?
Let's just take a look. Oh, it's looking good.
괜찮은데? 생각보다? Flip it. Let's check the bottom part. 여기는 조금 더 해야겠다. It's not done yet. So bottom more.
I don't know if it's gonna taste okay, but there's minimal leakage. I'm impressed with myself.
역시 미국 사람들은 베이킹에 익숙해서 그런지 이런 것도 이렇게 한 번에 맞추네요. 저라면 못했을 텐데.
All those years of baking with my mom finally paid off. Smells good.
Oh.
Doesn't smell like rotten Parmesan milk, so you know that's a good sign. Guys, if you're one of our friends and you come to our house, do not worry. We do not eat expired foods. That milk is not expired
Yet.
it just, you know, has a
It's
slightly.
just you today.
It's just a slightly funky smell.
Just the cat.
I think it's, yeah, like Jin said, I think it's just the top. I think it's okay. We're not expired food people.
Yeah.
Do not be afraid of our food.
Yeah, our ancestors survived without the refrigerator. Yeah.
Oh, it's smoking.
It's okay.
It was so smoky. Look at that.
It's okay. 이거 해보니까 갑자기 어렸을 때 휴대폰으로 붕어빵 타이쿤 했던 기억이 나요. 레이는 아마 그게 뭔지 모를 거예요. 근데 레이 아마 붕어빵 타이쿤 하면은 진짜 잘할 것 같아요. 오, 이제 됐다. 이렇게 팥이 튀어나온 게 맛있는 거예요. 많이 넣어서.
Look at that.
이 정도면은 완벽한데? 처음 한 거 치고는.
I think I did it right. Will you guys come to my 붕어빵 cafe in Minnesota.
If we open it.
The thing is, who's gonna come in the summer? We're gonna have like 3 months of the year where nobody's gonna buy.
저는 사실 한국 음식은 좀 하는데 이런 건 잘, 이거 한국 음식이지. 이거 잘 못해요.
Careful. Oh, that's already too much. You didn't get the tail at all.
붕어빵 타이쿤. 이거 너무 아씨 좀 더 넣어야겠는데.
No, you're proving that we can't open a shop with that skill.
오. 붕어빵 타이푼으로는 쉬웠는데 실제로 하니까 잘 안 되네요. 다 넘친다, 다 넘친다.
Oh my gosh, look at the leakage. I tried so hard.
We can just trim it out, okay?
What if it leaks out of the pan onto the grill?
I'll clean it, okay? 와, 그나저나 레이가 만든 붕어빵 보세요. 붕어빵.
Let it get a little crispy first.
붕어빵.
It's so cute.
오, 아니야. 가운데.
What is that?
모양이 중요한 게 아니라 맛이 중요한 거예요. 맛이.
You think people are gonna pay $7, $8, $9 for one of these?
We can sell ugly ones for $3.
That's the best concept I've ever heard.
오, 이상한 소리 나는데.
Why is it making that sound?
It freaking sounds like freaking pressurized rice cooker.
쿠쿠 하세요. 쿠쿠.
연기가 많이 나는 거 보니까 끝난 것 같아요. 열어볼게요.
Yours are smoking so much.
와우, crispy.
You got a lot of crispy edges. Alright, I
You
got
said
you
you-
your own plate.
You say you like the crispy part, so I just made extra crispy part.
The edges are crispy, but the body is not.
I don't know.
Oh, just a whole chunk. Okay, Jin's versus mine. I'm sure they taste the same, but which ones would you guys pay for?
레이 거 $7.99, 제 거 $2.99. 제 거 가성비 좋아요. 제 거 사 드세요. 제 거. Okay, you wanna taste it?
Yeah, I want to taste it before it gets cold.
Yeah.
Look at this perfection.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit mushy, not exactly perfect, but it looks cute. Can I bite into it?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
맛있어?
Mmm!
Is it same? Same as Korea? Yeah.
The flavor is perfect.
Yeah.
It tastes exactly the same. It's soggy. That's the only downside, because in Korea it's always crispy.
Oh, you know why?
Why?
Because we need to make the freaking paper envelope. 붕어빵은 원래 신문지나 종이 같은 거로 이렇게 봉투 만들어가지고 넣어 먹어야 되잖아요. 제가 만들어 주려고요. 집에 종이가 없어가지고 A4 용지로 만들었어요. Try it here.
Okay. This is an awfully large bag for these tiny. Oh, I think you're right. It absorbs the grease.
역시
It's
종이.
less floppy. He's smart. Okay. I knew I married him for a reason. You guys should definitely try making this. So much fun. It's so good. Mmm. You want to try?
Yeah.
Take a bite.
이거 파는 거랑 맛이 똑같아요. 어떻게 이런 맛이 나지? 여러분들도 이런 붕어빵 팬 한국에서는 얼마 안 하니까 사셔서 직접 만들어 드세요. 이거 진짜 너무 맛있어요.
The best thing is, like, you guys can make it at home even if you don't have the red bean paste. Even if you don't have this, you can make it with Nutella. You can make it with peanut butter. You can make it with anything, I think. So, really easy.
You wanna try mine?
Do I have to? It's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah. You say you like that crispy part. I didn't cut it on purpose.